to my very first live recording of Girl Talk. So today we're going to have a conversation. Got a few different things that we're going to talk about, and I've got two very special guests today, two very dear friends of mine. We have Miss LaShawn, I call her Mo. It's my girl Mo, Miss Mean Lash. And then I have my girl Maria.
Hello.
All right, so we're just going to dive right in. But before we go any further, I do kind of want you all to tell what you do. I know both of you are entrepreneurs, so we'll start with you, Mo.
My name is LaShawn, but I go by Mo. LaShawn, whatever you want to call me. So I am an entrepreneur. I do lashes. I've been doing lashes for quite some time now, but I also like to dibble and dabble into the corporate world. So I do a lot of customer service, and I work a lot of different jobs, and then I'm a mom, a friend, a aunt, a daughter. I wear so many hats.
Okay, well, I'm Maria, owner of MB Productions, but my primary is federal. I work for the federal government. Outside of that, I do so much in production, management, entertainment all over. Also, I'm an insurance broker, has been for 11 years. Of course, I'm a mom, and that's all I do in a nutshell.
Okay. And that's what I love about you ladies. You all are definitely some strong women, go-getters. Y'all don't mind stepping up, and going after the things that you want. So that's one thing that I definitely love about y'all. So we're going to dive right in, guys. First, we'll kind of break the ice. What is your greatest weakness? And then your greatest strength? Whoever wants to go first. I'll go first. How about that? I'll go first. I feel like one of my weaknesses is I'm an introvert. And I am a little on the shy side. So I feel like that's kind of a weakness with being able to network and socialize with people, So I feel like that's one of my weaknesses. But a strength is that even though I am an introvert, I don't mind pushing past that, to go after the things that I want in life. So I guess I'm pretty strong-willed.
All right.
Whichever one you want to go
I'll take
next.
over. Something that I'm very weak at, and it's a mighty weakness, is adapting to fakeness. It's really hard for me to I don't know how to say it in a nice way, but be around fakeness, period. Like, I'm one of those people that need to be honest and real and upfront so I can know what direction to take. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so something I'm strong at is trying to, always overcoming obstacles, whatever it is that anybody throw my way, I will overcome it anytime because I trust in the highest power, which you all know is God. So
Amen.
That's just one of my weaknesses. And,
Right.
it could be some other people's weakness too.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Well, for me, weakness, it depends on the situation and what I'm dealing with. And because I have a weakness, if you ask me, in every area. Like I have a weakness in socializing. I have a weakness in my work ethic. I have a weakness in my, just daily things. So I can't say I have one, but I can definitely say that they're across the board for me,
Yeah.
But I like that though, because a lot of times whenever we have a question like that, we'll pick one thing, but there are, a lot of things that we have weaknesses in, a lot of areas that we have weaknesses in. So that was really good, because I'm sure we could probably name a few more.
I can't put them out, but I know that in each different area you want to look at, I probably have a weakness in that area that I know I could be working on.
Okay. Now strength.
That's pretty cool.
Strength is that I'm very strong. I'm strong. I could go through things, but I can still and I could probably be at that weak point, but my strength is still going to just overcome everything. So it's just being, just being strong. And it comes from here and here and here. I have to tell myself that. So it's just being strong.
Okay. I think a lot of times the things that we go through in life make us strong.
Right.
We don't realize it when we're going through it because it's difficult, to go through things, especially things that you didn't expect that you would go through, and it kind of knocks you off, you know, but you find strength in those moments, and you don't realize it until you come out of it and you look back, and it's like, I actually made it through that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think I was going to make it through, but I made it, you know.
That's true.
So, okay. Good warm up. What's an obstacle that you all have had to overcome?
I don't know. I need a minute. There's been many, right? So I need a minute on that one. But I can tell you one would be not going back to school. Is like one of my major ones to finish my master's. But yeah, that's kind of tough being a mom and working,
Right.
Trying to get
doing everything for everybody.
Yeah.
And then making time. That's an obstacle. But I'm going to conquer that.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. Just figuring out a strategy.
Right.
How you're gonna do
Definitely.
it. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It takes time.
And I think too, like the older we get, whenever we try to go back to school,
Right.
your mind is like so far away from school. It's like I'm not even there right now, you know.
You're dealing with so much trying to do school.
And work and life. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. How about you?
An obstacle, making my own decisions. And when I say that, I think I relied on people a lot to help me make decisions and not make my own decision.
Right.
Like maybe talk to myself more before immediately doing something. Just call up a friend and say, hey, what do you think? Like, you know, let me make my own decisions.
Right.
So that's an obstacle, but I'm overcoming that. The more and more I'm finding a little confidence in different areas, but that's an obstacle that I'm dealing and struggling with.
Right. And it's a habit, and habits are hard to break.
Right.
They're so hard to break.
Right.
Yeah, like trying to stop doing something that you've been doing for so long.
Correct.
You really have to have that willpower, you know, to break those habits. I would say that an obstacle for me is business.
Yeah. Oh,
Being a business owner.
Yeah.
You know, it's an obstacle because you really have to put yourself out there. And I already said I was an introvert. So you really have to put yourself out there, you know, to get business. It's really it's on you. You know, I don't have a boss. There's nobody over me.
Correct.
So everything is on me. And if I don't push and if I don't go, then there's no business.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's an obstacle.
That's
Yeah,
hard. That's
an
one of mine too.
Right. I think
think
probably all of us.
everybody-
Yeah, probably all of
definitely.
us. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna just throw this one out here because I saw this and I just was like, yeah, this is gonna be a good.
Okay.
How do y'all feel about women asking men to marry them?
I ain't doing it.
Okay, hold on, wait. So I don't like to judge, right? And if
Right.
it works for them, it works for them.
Period.
But I'm old school.
Right.
Never gonna do it. Won't get down on one knee. Won't write a note. Won't send anything pertaining to will you marry me.
Right.
Biblically, that's the wrong way to do it.
Yeah.
And for me,
Yeah.
it's the wrong way to do it.
Well, you know what? I just sat here talking about something. I ain't going to do it. Well, when I say ain't going to do it, like I'm not about to get on one knee and I'm not going to ask you to marry me.
Right.
But, and I never wanted to get married. Still don't desire to get married.
I understand.
But I can see myself if I was to be in a relationship with someone and we were heading down that path and maybe they felt the same way. I'd be like, bro, we getting married or what? You know?
So you're going to throw a hint.
But
Yeah, I'll probably do something like
Right.
that. And if the conversation went like, yeah, we can, then it'd be like, okay. And I'm someone who would be okay with the courthouse. So
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I said. Like I wouldn't necessarily
Or the
get
living
down.
room.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily
Right.
get down on one knee. But I might just say, hey, do you like,
Yeah.
or are we like, if we're in a conversation, like, well, are we going to get married or do you want to? Because if so, let's just go now.
Okay.
But-
I think that's, and that could be the same thing, but different.
But it's
Yeah,
different.
but that's what I said,
Yeah,
not one
it's
knee,
different.
but I would still do that. But for me, and the way I look at marriage and things like that, and just my views,
Right.
to me, that would be asking, hey, do you want to marry me? For me,
Right.
you know, and like,
Okay.
just,
Child.
yeah, how I am. And like how you are, you know, you're like, no, but for me, it's just like, I mean, but I'm not getting down. Like, I'm not going to set up a whole thing and have a party and do all that. But in conversation, I might.
Yeah,
I don't know,
I mean,
we
you're
all
throwing it
do
out
that.
there is
Yeah.
okay, but
Right.
I'm definitely not getting on my knee.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
definitely not going to buy you a man ring.
Oh, I'm not doing
I'm
that.
definitely not gonna, text you, hey, you want to marry? We're not doing that, because I feel like whenever you do that, it's a role reversal. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Correct,
because now instead of me relying on you to be my protector and my provider, I've just created a situation where now I'm expected to
now
be.
you're the man, right?
Right,
Okay.
and we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I get all of that.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
Yeah. I
That.
get it.
Yeah, different.
It's whatever the person gets.
Yeah.
But me,
But yeah, if I was into marriage and things, I don't.
Right.
I feel you guys. Like I wouldn't.
Yeah. I feel like it takes away from your womanhood too, like your femininity, in a way.
Well, the roles
doing
are
it that
changing
way.
anyways. But I don't want to be a part of that change.
Yeah, not to that extent.
If it makes sense.
Not to
I
that
just
extent.
got
I'm
my
trying
feelings
to be in my soft girl.
Okay.
All right, so I think we'll do one more question, and then we'll kind of wrap it up for today.
Really? You doing so
Yeah,
well?
I know.
Okay.
We'll do one more and see where that leads us, okay? And we're gonna go out with a bang, because I feel like this one is gonna allow us to be a lot more transparent than we've probably been, okay? But we ain't gonna cry. We ain't gonna cry. Okay, what is the difference between surviving and living? What's the difference? And are you surviving or are you living?
I feel like surviving, for me, my definition, like surviving would be literally trying to plan day to day, not really having like maybe a 3 to 5 year plan. And right now you're just really surviving, like, well, today I might do this and tomorrow I might do this. When I'm living, I know what I want, and me living and everything is just in one, and now I'm living. I'm not worrying about the survival mode because I'm there.
Right.
So for me, that's what it is. And right now I feel like I'm surviving. I don't feel like I'm living, because I feel like I'm still, I don't even feel like I'm treading. Like I feel like I'm kind of drowning.
Okay.
So I'm surviving right now.
Yeah.
And I want to live. So
That part.
I have to figure it out. And when I get to that point, then I know, I'm like, okay, right now I'm living, but I honestly can say I'm not living.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are you waiting for me?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say I am living to survive another day. Okay?
Okay.
I like that.
If you ask me what am I talking about, every day is a struggle for me.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not financial, it's mental.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's big.
first I'm a mom.
Right.
And then I deal with people every day, be it my job or my business, I'm dealing with people.
Mm-hmm.
So every day I'm living to survive another day, and hoping and praying that my day won't be as bad as my yesterday, and my today is going to create that boundary for the next day, which is going to be that tomorrow.
Okay.
But it's all surviving, and it's
Right.
difficult,
Right.
it's hard, and they go back to being, what is my weakness has been around fakeness. So if you're not real, how can you pour into me?
Oh, yeah.
How can you pour into
And
me
how
and
you
help me
supposed to
survive
Right.
and
Right.
live another day?
Yeah.
So that's a real,
That's good.
Beautiful.
That's good.
that's a real thing for me.
Okay. I think I am surviving. I'm definitely surviving, because when you're in survival mode, you're always trying to find a way. You know what I mean? You're always trying to find a way. And that's what I feel like where I'm at right now in life. I'm trying to find a way, trying to find a way to make things work, trying to find a way to, better my situation, trying to find a way to become a better woman. So, yeah, I'm definitely in survival mode, but I'm striving, making every effort I can to come up out of survival mode.
Right.
And to live a full, complete life.
Yeah.
Do you feel that it's the time we live in and everybody's kind of in survival mode?
Yeah.
Could it be the time?
I think that has a lot to do with it. Things have changed
Is it
so
like
much.
post-COVID?
Yeah, things have changed so much. The way, businesses are ran has changed.
Right.
Even when it comes down to the economy, it has changed so much. So, yeah, I definitely feel like also, whenever we were in COVID, we couldn't really go out.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
we were home, so it kind of stumped our socializing and being able to go out and be
Yeah.
amongst other people. So then you kind of get used to being alone, and now you're kind of pulling yourself out of the shell, you know, and having to go back into the world and be amongst people. So especially when it comes to children. Yeah. So I have really enjoyed this girl talk. It's been so good. I appreciate you guys so much for coming.
I enjoyed it.
Yes,
Me too. I had
and we'll see where it goes.
And I'm proud of
We'll
you
see
for
where it goes.
your girl talk.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
I'm so
I
proud.
appreciate it.
Thanks for
checking
having
you all
me.
week.
I appreciate it. So until next time,
All right.
you all make sure you stay blessed by the absolute best, our Heavenly Father. And stay tuned till we see you again. Be blessed.